being at that big forum in Las Vegas when I was trying like crazy to find this one class I was supposed to go to, and I couldn't find it. I'm running around, now I'm late, so there's a door right there, I remember, and I thought, who is Chris Foltz? Well, I need a place to go, and I walked in the room and I sat down like right in the front row because it was the only seat pretty much that was left.
Oh, you sitting in the front row?
Yeah, and I hate sitting in the front row. You know that. I wasn't sure why I was in there until he said, well, you know, if you want to dig wells in Uganda for people, that's fine, but I'm looking to change the fabric of this country. And if you have a project that you have that's going to change the fabric of this country, come and see me and I will help you. And I thought that was really profound.
You've got such a great judge of character, and you came up to me after your class because I asked you, you know, how did your class go? And you said it didn't happen, but I got something completely different. I met this guy who's going to change the fabric of the country, and he's going to become president of the United States. Yeah, right. But you know, when we met Chris, it was like it was meant to happen. And these guys are absolutely incredible. And I'll tell the audience that's listening to this that these guys bring so much passion and intensity that it's just hard. It's real infectious.
It was a life-changing experience.
Remember that one time when we had scheduled an hour to meet with Chris on the phone?
Yeah.
And it lasted 3.5 hours?
Yes.
Much of his phone conversations go down like that.
And I don't remember if I ever even said anything that whole time.
What I got the very first time for meeting him is the fact that his goals and our goals were in almost direct alignment.
Yeah, very much in sync.
You know, he was off doing this stuff with homeless people, but he's got all these other initiatives. And when he heard what we were up to and what we're trying to do, he was like all in. And when you go all in with Chris, it's like you got nothing else left in your life to do.
It's all in like you've never been with anybody.
That being said, because of Chris is so passionate, so talkative, so energetic, you know, some people it's difficult for them to work with Chris because it's just exactly a 3-hour conversation where you say 2 words. So what is your opinion on working with Chris, the pros, the cons, you know, whatever that you guys have found over this?
I think the one con is that we're in Denver and he's in Chicago. If you know how to kind of negotiate your way to him, he's much more accessible that way. But I don't know of any other cons. I mean, even if he talks as much as he does, he's got something to say that means something. Always worth listening to, and the guidance that we've got, he's worth $1 million.
Oh my God, yeah, $1 million at least. The guy has got
creative genius.
He's intense. Like I said, he's intense. He's passionate, and he's always coming up with creative ways of doing stuff. You know, Dee Dee and I think that we're intense and we're creative, and we think outside the box, and we're always trying to come up with unique ways of selling our product or selling our concepts. Chris does that on steroids. It's amazing to just be in the same room and listen to the energy and the experience and the things and the capabilities that he has.
What is your opinion on, like, is Chris crazy, is he not crazy, or is it just this like different kind of crazy? Because it's definitely not normal. We got that.
No, I don't know that it's craziness. I think it's just genius. You know, genius at work, and I think that he thinks so fast that his words barely keep up with his brain.
Yeah, there's a fine line between brilliance and craziness. He straddles that line. And sometimes
everybody
you never
said
know.
Einstein was crazy, right?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I will tell you this. One of the reasons that I like Chris so much is he reminds me an awful lot of this one over here. Because you just never know what you're going to get, but the stuff that comes out of her mouth, the stuff that comes out of Chris's mouth is always brilliant and inspirational, and you just wonder, where the hell did that come from? Because I never would have thought of that. That's what's cool about it, because he takes you to places where you never thought you'd ever go, because you never even thought of going there.
Good. I like that.